The result of mechanical upgradation concerning thinking, planning, and conceptualizing has been remarkable, particularly for digital currencies. The people who adjust to the quickly changing business sector climate develop, and the individuals who neglect to coordinate speed with the feeling die, which basically is very huge. The equivalent generally turns out as expected for the majority, for the most part noted digital currencies, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Before we continue to definite Thorchain cost forecast, actually take a look at this outline about the coin. One such name is Thorchain. It is making itself continually dependable and accessible at a lower cost, improving the liquidity to the financial backers. Thorchain is fabricated utilizing the Universe SDK and is controlled by the Tendermint Agreement component. The Thorchain sort of token is presently accessible on various blockchains, including Binance Chain and Ethereum. Rune, the local badge of Thorchain convention, has taken special care of the reliable ascent sought after of the financial backers. The computerized guide cut by Thorchain convention for its clients has basically placed the power in the possession of financial backers, broadening the liquidity potential. Thorchain benefits in the possession of financial backers, or so they generally thought, while Thorchain guarantees that all information of exchanges stays untraceable. That isn't the main advantage to be truly had out of Thorchain. Financial backers who have basically agreed with the Thorchain network have many valid justifications to remain stuck as devoted fans. Thorchain likewise has a unique block size and represents no gamble of restriction being involved. All things considered, this ability pool of praiseworthy scientists and designers that likewise incorporates center engineers are profoundly credited for being imaginative and specialists in their separate fields. Being fungible, Thorchain convention permits the proprietors to oversee their money with practically no outsider or arbiter mediation and with next to no additional expenses or charges. One more remarkable element of Thorchain arises with wrapped Thorchain, wherein benefits of Ethereum ERC20 tokens are enclosed by Thorchain. Thorchain guarantees repetitive expenses are killed alongside the benefit of a higher speed of exchanges. This valued advanced cash offers clients the upside of fixed cash at no inflationary expense. The decentralized agreement of Rune makes clients their lords of approval. Like blockchain, this advanced resource Thorchain, Rune, additionally doesn't call for pretending of any delegates. Thorchain cryptographic money is a permissionless cross-chain liquidity stage that upholds interoperable blockchain correspondence that permits clients to trade resources unreservedly through fundamentally different organizations. Taking a gander at the consistent upsurge of Thorchain, it merits seeing how the diagram of the cost of Thorchain has performed throughout the long term in the market incredibly, despite the fact that put in a profoundly unstable universe of cryptographic forms of money. Great variables like tight security conventions and a high-level calculation assume a truly significant part in impacting ventures to deliver esteem. The essential target of the Thorchain organization group has been to guarantee straightforwardness of Thorchain cost figure and, simultaneously, security, which is very huge. Tracking down harmony in both could, in every practical sense, be an extreme test in a significant way. So say the specialists who certainly foresee the possibilities of Rune. In light of our Thorchain cost estimate, a drawn-out increment is normal. The cost visualization for 2026 is $32.80, with a 5-year venture. The income sort of is supposed to truly be around plus 640.83%. In view of our Thorchain cost figure, the really token could in every practical sense cross $6.29 before the current year's over and $8.38 by 2026. Toward the finish of 2025, the Thorchain cost increment in a real sense is supposed to be fundamentally much better, and it could reflect truly present moment and long-haul procuring pretty potential. The typical cost is supposed to be around $11.06, encountering the most elevated expansion in cost so far. Unfortunately, Rune appears to show genuinely regrettable disorder for the most part. The in a real sense bears will nail it down, like especially other computerized coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well. It might frustrate its financial backers cruising with a cost fall at $10.03, and that too with trouble according to our expectations. Rune token could mirror a sort of forward movement. It might have generally got marginally impacted by bears, yet will fundamentally see the bull ride around 2024, and its cost might blow the rooftop, crossing $8. The Thorchain cost figure has a huge variety between the truly least and greatest costs, making it trying to break down, utilizing earlier cost information, prescient demonstrating, and financial backer feeling scratched from different sources on the web. The Thorchain forecasts of around $8-15 are what our future outcomes shows could explicitly be conceivable in 2023 to 2025. while the urgent improvements in the framework sort of have affected the Thorchain cost, pushing it decidedly. The market is by all accounts holding much more commitment in the years to come. The main obstacle in the method of the thriving of Thorchain token is colossal reliability on decentralized applications at which the costs are simply subject to the development of various blockchains convention-based digital currency. The need to explicitly get Thorchain tokens to take part in the pool likewise pushed the symbolic cost up toward the start of 2021. Standing tall, an exchange is firm at the ongoing cost of $4.43 with a market cap of $1,465,162,279.36. Thorchain's 24-hour exchanging volume is $129,092,157.86 and explicitly is supposed to be bullish till this year end, which is very critical. The complete stock for flow stands at present at 330,688,061 Rune tokens in an unobtrusive manner. Thorchain value expectation 2022. Keeping up couple with a similar bullish pattern. There are expectations that Thorchain convention is ready for huge development and its local symbolic imprint rise even in the following year, 2022, with enough volume and supply. Keeping in context the series of successive pinnacles and box, the cost for Rune just keeps on demonstrating a positive pattern by contacting the $6.29 mark. Thorchain value expectation 2023. Regardless of whether finding rivals clears a way for Rune ventures a piece troublesome, it would cause a misfortune yet just pitiful, dropping around $7.11 on the cost outline. Be that as it may, this stays as a negative situation, and a few specialists don't anticipate this condition for venture guidance. Thorchain value forecast 2024. There is no such thing as expressing that a stunning chance and that bulls will ride the digital currency market. It is by and by expected that Rune will govern the graph with an exhibition of cost fixed at $7.36. This is a practically identical development proportion that for the most part was anticipated toward the year's end 2021, which shows Thorchain can possibly support itself in the market of computerized resources in a significant manner. Thorchain value forecast 2025, or so they thought. As per our long-haul crypto expectations, 2025 could stamp as the benchmark year as Thorchain is anticipated to outperform $7.63 definitely. With mass reception, the Thorchain cost is assessed to stretch around $9.88 max by 2025 on the outline, an ascent in cost and interest for the digital money more than ever on the lookout. And brokers can put subsequent to doing their own exploration in this cash at this value level to procure a huge benefit in the truly long haul. Thorchain value expectation 2026. The Thorchain token kept its force on the up and up. Afterward, it has supported the market feeling peculiarity radically from the outset of this current year. Brokers and financial backers have fundamentally begun wagering